Hello students, welcome you all to our brilliant channel Maths Nation. Dear students, if you have not subscribed Maths Nation, kindly subscribe it now. I promise to complete your syllabus, would like to solve all your queries which you may kindly drop in my comment box. So dear students, today we continue with coordinate geometry. Today we start a new chapter, coordinate geometry. This is very important chapter. Please concentrate what is coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry. You know students what is coordinate geometry? Suppose this is x axis, this is x dash, this is y axis, this is y dash. Then this is coordinate 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is -1, -2, -3. In the same way, above this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is y axis, this is -1, this is -2, in this way. Then here the in the o x axis, o x dash, o y dash. Then here there are four quadrants. Quadrant 1, this is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. This is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, this is quadrant 4. This is plus means here the x coordinate and y coordinate both are positive. In quadrant 2 this is minus plus means here x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. The third quadrant is both are negative. X and y both are negative. And in fourth quadrant positive, negative means x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. And you know that the suppose there is a point P with coordinate 3, 2 and 3 means here the x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 3. The x coordinate is called as abscissa and the y coordinate is called as ordinate. The x coordinate is called abscissa and the y coordinate is called the ordinate. Here suppose there is a point, suppose this is a point P x y, then x is called abscissa and y is called ordinate of the point. Okay, and in the this is x q1 this is q1 quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, this is fourth quadrant. Quadrant 1 is positive and positive means both x and y are positive. In quadrant 2 this is negative positive means x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. In quadrant 3 both are negative, and quadrant 4 positive negative, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. Then the summarize. Here this is, from this we come to the conclusion that suppose this is the x axis, this is x and this is x dash, this is y dash. This means from here from the origins the this is the x is positive, the x from the left side is negative. From origin the y is above, the y is positive, and the below the origin the y is negatives. Then here in the there are four quadrants. This is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. Then here in first quadrant in quadrant 1 both x is positives and y is positive. Both x and y is greater than 0. In quadrant 2, x is less than 0, means x negative, y is greater than 0, y positive. In quadrant 3, both x is less than 0 and y is less than 0, means both x and y are, here the x and y positives, here x negative, y positives, here both are negatives, and here positive and negative. And in quadrant 4, x is greater than 0 while y is less than 0. Then from this we come to the conclusion. The conclusions is, if the coordinates and the, suppose P is a point here with the coordinate x and y, here this is called, x coordinate is called abscissa, and the y coordinate is called ordinate. Please remember this. X coordinate is called abscissa, and the y coordinate is called the ordinate. And the conclusion, if the coordinate of a point pxy, so we are frequently referred to pxy, then the pxy, where x is abscissa and y is the ordinate of this point. It is evident from the above discussion that the abscissa of a point is perpendicular distance from y-axis. What is abscissa? Abscissa is the perpendicular distance from y-axis. Means this is y-axis perpendicular distance, means this is x coordinate, and the perpendicular distance from x-axis is called the y coordinate. The abscissa of a point is perpendicular. Please note down the summary. Please students note down the summary. First, the abscissa of a point, is perpendicular distance from y-axis. Then second, the ordinate of a point is perpendicular distance from the x-axis. The ordinate of a point is perpendicular distance. Students, please be attentive. Perpendicular distance from x-axis. Then the third point says the abscissa of every point is situated at the right side of the y-axis is positives. The abscissa right side of the y-axis is positives. Means here, suppose this is origin, this is y, this is y dash, this is x, and this is x dash. Here the ordinate, the abscissa of every point situated at the right side of the y-axis, means right side of the y-axis. This is the positive of x, and the left side of the y-axis is negative for x, and the left above the origin, this point is above the origin, is this is y positives, and this is y negatives. Below the origin, this y negatives, above the origin is y positives. Then here the ordinate of every point situated above x-axis is positives. The abscissa of a point, of every point situated abscissa right side of y-axis, is positives, is always positives, and the the abscissa left side of y-axis, the abscissa left side of the y-axis, left side of y-axis is always negatives, is always negative. Then the fifth point says, here the fifth point says, the ordinate of the any point, the ordinate of any point situated above y-axis, situated above y-axis is positives. Above x-axis is always positives. Always positive. And the abscissa and the ordinate below the x-axis, the ordinate of any point below the x-axis, is always negative. Below the x-axis is always negatives. Means suppose this is origin and this is x-axis, this x dash, this is y dash, then here this is positives, both x and y are positives. Here x negative, y positives, here both are negative, and here x positives and y negatives. Okay, this is the conclusions. Then the abscissa of every point on y-axis is 0. On y-axis the x coordinate is always 0. On y-axis, the seventh point says, on y-axis the abscissa is always 0. Means the x coordinate is 0. The abscissa is always 0. In the same way, on x-axis the ordinate is always 0. On the same way, the ordinate is always 0. Always 0. Okay, is always 0. Then the ordinate of the coordinate of origin, the coordinate of origin is 0, 0. Ordinate of origin is 0, 0. The origin is always 0. Here both x-axis and x coordinate and y coordinate, means abscissa and ordinate both are 0. Okay. Then next, solve some examples. I have already told you, please always practice variety of questions. Here the question says, suppose this is x-axis, this is x dash, this is origin, and this is y dash. Here the question is given AB of an equilateral triangle ABC. ABC is an equilateral triangle. Here this is an equilateral triangle. This is A, this is B, and this is C. ABC is an equilateral triangle. Here given ABC is an equilateral triangle, and here the ABC dash also. Sorry, this is C dash. ABC and ABC dash both are equilateral triangles, and ABC dash is also an equilateral triangle. With length of the side is 2a. With length of the side is 2a. This means AB is equal to AC is equal to BC is equal to AC dash is equal to BC dash is equal to 2a given. This means O is the origin, hence OA is equal to A, OB is equal to A. Here the A coordinate is A0 and the B coordinate is minus A0, and thus and we have to find out the coordinate of C and C dash. Then to find out the coordinate of C and C dash. The coordinate of C and C dash. Look at here. This is the ABC triangle is an equilateral triangle whose third vertices C and C dash lies on the perpendicular bisector of base AB. The C dash is the perpendicular base bisector of AB. Here this is the middle point. Then we know by Pythagoras theorem OA square plus OC square plus OC square is equal to AC square. H square is equal to B square plus P square. Applying Pythagoras theorem we get OA square plus OC square is equal to AC square. OA square plus OC square is equal to AC square. As we know that OA is length A. OA means this is length A. Then A square plus OC square means plus OC square is equal to AC. AC has the length 2A. Then this is 2A whole square. This means OC square is equal to 4A square minus A square. OC square is equal to 3A square. OC is equal to root 3A. Then OC is equal to root 3A. Hence the C coordinate is 0 and root 3A. And the 0 and root 3A. As this is in the y-axis, then the OC is root 3A, then the C coordinate is 0 root 3A and C dash is 0 minus root 3A. Okay. Then next question. Then here another examples. I have already told you students, please practice variety of questions. Here another example. Find the coordinate of the vertices of an equilateral triangle of side 2A. Here the figure is like this. This is the equilateral triangle. This is an equilateral triangle. This is origin and this is B and this is A. Here this is sorry students, please look at here this is origin and this is a point and the triangle is like this. The triangle is suppose this is origin and this is the point A, and here this is an equilateral triangle. B and OBA is an equilateral triangle of length of the side is 2A. Length of the side means here OBA is an equilateral triangle of OA is equal to OB is equal to AB is equal to 2A, and the OBL is the perpendicular bisector. BL is the perpendicular. BL. BL is the perpendicular, and here BL is the perpendicular, means length of OL is equal to LA. Here BL is perpendicular bisector of OC, of OA. BL is perpendicular to OA. Sorry, BL is perpendicular to OA. Then OL is equal to LA is equal to A. Then here we have to find out, so that the equilateral triangle, then we have to find out the length, the coordinate of the point. We have to find out the coordinate of the point B. We have to find out the coordinate of the point B. Look at here. Here, by applying Pythagoras theorem, OB square is equal to OL square plus LB square. OB square is equal to OL square plus LB square. OB is equal to 2A whole square, which is equal to OL is A square plus LB square Then here LB square is equal to 4A square minus A square, which is equal to 3A square. Then LB is equal to root 3A. Then here the B coordinate is, here the LB has the length root 3A. Hence the B coordinate is A root 3A. The B coordinate is A root 3A, because OL is A0, means here the x-axis coordinate is A. Hence the B has the abscissa A and ordinate root 3A, means x-axis A and y-axis root 3A. Okay. Then in next today this much. In next sessions we will discuss about the formulas of coordinate geometry. Okay, thank you students.